While researching my video for the top 10 YouTube tips last week, I noticed YouTube has some useful settings for parents who want to limit their kids' usage on YouTube and restrict access for inappropriate content. Now, of course, iOS has its own parental controls for restricting access to apps and content using ScreenTime. But in this video, we'll specifically take a look at what you can do in the YouTube app itself. As a parent, you're no doubt aware of the YouTube Kids app, which is completely separate from the main YouTube app and has content more suited for young children. However, if your kids are old enough to watch content from the main YouTube app, then you might be interested to know that you can block inappropriate content by clicking on your profile icon in the top right corner of the screen, choosing Settings followed by General, and enabling Restricted Mode. Enabling restricted mode will block content and comments YouTube deemed to be inappropriate. Just be wary that YouTube's filter is probably set by a computer rather than a human, which is why they add that clause that it might not be entirely accurate. The other useful setting you can enable on this screen is notifications that will pop up after a certain period of usage or when it's time to go to bed. You can set a reminder to take a break from YouTube, either in minutes or hours, and you can set a start and end time for when your kids should be sleeping. Unfortunately, these are only notifications and they do not block access completely to the app, so they can be ignored. As I said, if you are looking to block access completely, I recommend using Apple's ScreenTime for that. The other thing to note is that the setting for restricted mode is per device, so you will need to set this on each device that your kids use. If you want to do the same on desktop or laptop, sign into YouTube, and similar to the YouTube app, click on your profile icon, and at the bottom of the menu, there you'll see the option to turn on restricted mode. You can take this one step further and lock the setting by going back into the menu option. Your Google account password is then required to enable and disable the lock. Finally, slightly separate from the YouTube app, if you browse to google.com and go to search settings in the bottom right corner of the screen, here you can filter out inappropriate websites and content from search results by enabling this option and clicking save. So there we are. If you found the video useful, I'd appreciate you giving me a like and hit subscribe for lots more quick tips like this one. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.